wherever you may be in the world. Thank you for joining me for another edition of the Truth Conductor Show. I do not own the rights to this music. Man, let me tell you, my truthconductor.tv is really getting a lot of hits. I don't know what they're seeing, what's going on out there, but man, my truthconductor.tv is picking up a lot of hits now. It's getting a lot because every time since I was down at the courthouse, I know at least 20 people have been to my truthconductor.tv since I was at the courthouse. And what's going on, Rich? And normally nobody rarely comes to truthconductor.tv. So something is clicking somewhere. And I don't know what it is and I don't know where it is. But I'm going for the ride. You know, I'm gonna go for the ride. So let's see what happens. So I've just been starting putting some more content on truthconductor.tv. You know, that's that. See, let me tell y'all. See, folks don't realize. Listen, I have truthconductor.tv. I got my television station. I got my website, truthconductor.com. I got my DC Black History Tours. I got my shuttle. And I got my dinnerware line. And there are still branches off from all of those. There's still streams of incomes, branches of streams of income off all of them ideas. I haven't even discovered them yet. You see, I haven't even discovered them. And this is one of the things that people don't seem to come to realize. Man, you're going to have to start manifesting your ideas, whether they're working or not. For me, every time depression and discouragement try to come and take over me, man, I produce something. I create something. When I feel like I'm getting hopeless, when I want to give up and I want to quit, man, I go into my bag and start creating something. See, what can I create? Keep my mind occupied. That's how I created my dinnerware line. When they sent that $1,500 checkout for COVID checkout, that's what I used, man, to get my dinnerware line created. Because, you know, see, when the pandemic was going on, when we were locked down, I was building my Truth Conductor brand. I was on Periscope, man, sometimes 12, 13 hours a day, building my Truth Conductor brand. Because, I mean, the world was locked down. You couldn't go nowhere. You know, so I started building my Truth Conductor brand. And when I started building my Truth Conductor brand, I didn't even have a definition for what the Truth Conductor was. It's only until I got out here and really embraced the name Truth Conductor. What's going on, Jamie? It's only until I got out and really embraced the name Truth Conductor that the definition came to me. Man, that's just a messenger from God. Anybody can be a Truth Conductor. You just happen to have a look. But anybody can be a Truth Conductor. Anybody can. It's just a messenger from God. That's all it is. And see, and I just took a look that people used to compliment me on anyway. A lot of people, man, I'd be walking down the street and say, are you a conductor for Amtrak? No, man. I'm a conductor on the Underground Railroad. I do the Black History of D.C. and give them a business card. That was my excuse to pull a card out for them when they asked me if I was a conductor. So when the name Truth Conductor came, that was no big stretch. That was not a big... See, somebody from Fairfield, Connecticut right now, it's on my site. See, every time somebody come on my site, man, they let me know. And see, one day, somebody The right one gonna come on and discover, man, let me give this brother a chance. And this is what I be trying to tell y'all. See, a lot of y'all want to go by Hyattsville, Maryland. That's local. That's somebody right here in D.C. That's on my site right now. And the question is, why? What are they seeing now to cause all this interest? What are they seeing? They seeing something. Something is stimulating this. And see, and this is what I be trying to tell y'all, man. When you get a chance, when people are looking, give them something to see. See, a lot of people come out with foolishness and bullshit and division and all that stuff. No, man, give them something to see. Give them something to see. Okay? I'm putting content. I'm putting some content on there right now. That's what I'm going to start doing, man. Just putting some more content on my own television station. Since now, it's picking up. And see, and how many people can come out here and say, man, I got my own TV station? See, most people, how many people can say that? How many people got .tv behind their name? You see, not only do I have truthconductor.tv, I got truthconductor.com. I got both of them. And people still talking about skeptical. What you all about? Man, I'm about trying to be independent. I'm about trying to stand on my own 2 feet. I'm about trying to uplift somebody else up and give them an opportunity to show them how they can be independent. That's what I'm about. Isn't it interesting? Y'all making the rich richer, and the rich don't even want to give back to you. Let me say that shit again. Y'all out here making the rich richer, and the rich that you making richer don't even want to give back to you. Don't even want to give you nothing. Man, in fact, think you begging. Because you need some money, and you making them rich. You making them rich, richer. But you won't make nobody rich that's trying to help you, to uplift you. See, you won't, that's the right thing to do. But you don't want to do that. But that joker that don't give a damn about you, that don't care nothing about you, that's using you, you'll get him your heart. You'll get him your heart and soul. You'll give it to him. And see, and it's just like, see, a lot of people are used to being in abusive relationships, and that's what it is. The rich abuses you, and you take that shit. You take it, and still make them richer. But you scared to speak to somebody else, and you getting screwed. But you scared to speak to somebody. You scared to trust somebody. But the rich is still screwing your ass. And you okay with that. As long as you know you getting screwed by the rich, you cool. See, you cool with it as long as rich people screwing you. See, you can justify that. And I say you full of shit. That's what I say. You know, I say you full of shit. Now, and it's just that simple. Because everybody's scared. Look how many people agree with what I'm doing, but scared to say, man, I'll give you $1 to help you. Scared to put $1 in the bucket because they don't know what I'll do with it. So since they don't know what I'll do with it, I agree with what you're saying, but I can't help you. Because I don't know what you're going to do with my $1. You might go out here and buy a fleet of trucks for your business to give some other people some jobs. I don't know if I can support that. That's what you're saying. That's what you're saying. See, you don't trust me. I'm trying to help somebody else. And all I'm saying, man, I ain't asking you, just let me get out of the hole. If I get my feet on the ground, I'm good to go. I can take it from here. I don't need you to carry me. I just need you to help me out. And you know how many people talking about I'm begging? Because I'm saying, man, I want to get, I got the, see, it be, I'm begging. Hold on a second, y'all. Gotta turn some air on here, boy. Getting hot up in this joker. Listen, I'm begging when I ain't got no strings of income. When I ain't got no ideas that's ready to go, then I'm begging. Okay? I'm begging. See, when I ain't got no tours, I ain't got no dinnerware line, I ain't got no brand, okay? I ain't got no hop on, hop off shuttle. See, and I'm coming to you asking you for support. Now I'm begging. Because I ain't got nowhere, if you gave me some money, I ain't got nowhere to put it to make it grow. And all I'm saying is, man, I got places I can grow some money. If somebody would just trust me to let me grow some money. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm gay because get you out of here. I don't even support that lifestyle. I don't even support that lifestyle. You can fuck whoever you want to fuck. I don't give a shit. Cause when you close your eyes, you gonna have to deal with that shit, not me. Okay? But a shithole is not my pleasure palace. Let me say that again. A shithole is not my pleasure palace. I don't care if it belongs to a woman or a man. It ain't my pleasure palace. Okay? I like poo nanny. That's what I like. And let me look here. I like poo nanny. Okay? I ain't for no shithole. That ain't my pleasure palace. Poo nanny is my pleasure nanny. That's my pleasure palace. Look you in your eyes so you can see. Okay? Let you see. Simple as that. You see? And you can be whatever you want to be. That's your confusion. Don't bring it up in here to me. All right? And I have just as much right to be against it as you have right to be for it. I got the same right to be against it. And just because I don't support it, I don't mean I don't hate you. I don't hate you at all. I could care less. Cause you gotta deal with that shit when you die, not me. Okay? But I can have an opinion about it. As simple as that. Okay? So, people got, man, I mean, wake up, y'all. Wake up. Wake up. The people that's dividing us, that's keeping us fighting, that's keeping us bitter, are the ones that's trying to stay in control. They trying to stay in position. And that's how they do it. Isn't it amazing? You can get rich overnight being negative, and you'll end up in a hotel trying to be positive. Isn't that amazing? That I can come out here and go negative. Shit, I'd be in a house, fucking apartment. I would be in a house if I came out here and went negative. I'd be debt free, debt free. But I can't do it being positive. And how many? And I'm 70 years old, and I can. What you think these little 25, 30-year olds are feeling? They out here trying to do it the right way, and it ain't working. What you think going through their mind? What you think they thinking about? See that they right now they want that cheese too. And see, and this is why we got so much crime in the black community right now. One, because we don't know who we dealing with. See, we ain't come to grips We're dealing with the offsprings of baby kids. See, y'all laughing. But you remember back in the 80s, baby kids? We dealing with their offsprings right now. And them jokers about nothing but materialism. And they ruthless and cold-hearted. Baby kids' offsprings are ruthless. You can't turn your back on them. And you trying to help them. And you can't turn your back on them. Because they'll get you. And you trying to help them. That's baby kids. So we got to figure out a strategy. How we going to deal with them, man? Because it's things that get their attention. You get their attention with things. And that's the way they was raised. So whether it's right or wrong, that's just the reality. And you still out here trying to do it your way. And it ain't working. And yet you don't want to listen to nobody else. You get their attention with things. Show them how they can get some things. They'll get in line. They'll get in line. And this is the problem, man. We ain't showing these young people how they can do it the right way and still succeed. It ain't got to be looking over their shoulder. Ain't got to cheat nobody. Ain't got to lie to nobody. Ain't got to steal from nobody. See, we ain't teaching that, man. But you can come out here and be a crook. You realize if I want to be a legend in the black community, all I got to do is go out and do something illegal to make it. If I want to be a legend in the black community, I got to go out and do something illegal to get that status. Because man, because I don't want that negative energy up in here. Who gives a fuck if you gay? If you like dick, you like dick. Okay? If you like dick, you like dick. I don't like dick. And I don't want nobody around me that do like dick. So get out. Okay? All right? Just get out, man. If that's what you like, that's what you like. I don't like it. So I don't need the energy. I have that choice not to have that energy around me. I told you that ain't my pleasure palace. So why should I want a confused motherfucker to come around me that wanna wallow in some shit as his pleasure palace, and I'm supposed to listen to you and be around? Man, come on, man. Come on. I had it right. Anybody that likes to wallow in shit as they pleasure palace, I don't need that around me. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. I don't need that around me. I don't want that energy around me. It's just that simple. Because it's nasty. It's filthy. I got enough filth in my life now, because I don't clean like I should. I don't need no other filth around me. Shit. I'm trying to deal with my own dirt right now. And you trying to bring some more dirt up in here to me. Man, get that shit on gone. And see, that's the problem. See, a lot of y'all scared to stand up for yourself about what you think. Because you worried about what people going to say. Man, fuck them. Oh, True Conductor. They ain't supporting my business, no way. And they ain't gonna give me no attention. They don't want to give a dude like me any attention, because if you give me some attention, see, I know how to use it. I know how to take advantage of it. See, a lot of y'all get attention and you start acting stupid. Say something crazy, give me some attention. Oh, I'm going to take full advantage of it. Because one thing my grandmama told me, baby, when you know they looking at you, give them something to see. Give them something to see. And see, a lot of y'all worried about your haters instead of giving your haters something to talk about. Give them something to talk about. Don't worry about what they say. Give them something to talk about. That's all you got to do with your haters. Give them something to talk about. And but you worried about what they say. Give them something to talk about. Then you controlling the narrative. Because you giving them something to talk about. They can't make that shit up then. See, that's when you at your best, man. When your haters are watching you. Because the Bible say God would make even your enemies be at peace with you. People going, man, that true conductor, I can't stand that old big head motherfucker, but that's my boy, right? He will tell the truth. See, that's how your enemies gonna get, even when they don't like you. They're gonna say, you know, we disagreed, but he's all right, dude. Because the Bible say God would make even your enemies be at peace with you. And you know, when your enemies at peace with you, boy, you walking with a big stick. When your enemies at peace with you, you ain't one to be fucked with. That's just that simple. That's how that goes. See, because you walking with a big stick. Man, I got another visitor from Edgewater, Maryland. Another visitor on my site right now, truthconductor.ca. Every time somebody come on there, man, it warns me. Let me know I got a visitor. So I'm showing up somewhere on the internet, on television. When my Truth Conductor TV start jumping, man, somebody's seeing me somewhere on TV. And I'm talking about from all over the world. I get people visiting that television station. You know? And see, and look, see, a lot of y'all be laughing, but man, when you can carry the load, when you're struggling, and you can carry the load, imagine how easy it gets when you arrive, when you get some resources. See, a lot of people, man, are masters at surviving without resources, man. Keeping their head above water. Robbing Peter to pay Paul. See, a lot of people are masters at that, man. And that's one of the things that you're going to see when you start believing in yourself and when you start standing on your convictions, man, you're going to get all kind of trials and temptations and second guessing and doubt. It's going to hit you. And you're going to have moments. You're going to have moments where, man, you're going to get your ass kicked. You're going to cry like a baby. You're going to cry, man. You're going to be depressed. And you need to just come home and get in the bed. Take that ass whipping. And come home and get you a good night's sleep. And say, come on, motherfucker, let's go. Another round. I done got a good night's sleep now. Let's go. I'm rested. Okay, let's get back in. See, this how. No, listen to me, y'all. Listen to me. Okay? Listen to me. See, people, it's just like you got some people ain't got no stamina. See, they can for a little while. You know, they can do this for a little while. But after a while, this gonna get doing this. It's gonna get on their nerve because they can't take repetition. Okay? And see when you up against something and when you trying to break through, repetition can't bother you, man. You got to put that in a separate category and just let it do what it do and just deal with it. See, because when you start noticing that you can withstand repetition, your patience is increasing. See, that's what this stuff. You want to increase your patience? Start being repetitious. See, because to be repetitious, you gotta have some patience, man. You just gotta focus. Cause you gonna and see and what you gonna do, cause some of y'all now, why does he keep doing that? I wish he would stop. Because I'm trying to wear your nervous system down. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? See, most folk, because they eat wrong, their nervous system is weak. Let me say that again. See, most folk, because they eat wrong, their nervous system is weak. They can't take a lot of stress. They can't take a lot of repetition because their nervous system is weak. There's a story in the Bible where this woman kept coming back to this judge for some justice. And finally, he told her, listen, I don't believe in God. I don't even believe in your God. But I'm a, matter of fact, so y'all won't think I'm making that up. I'm going to tell you where it is. I'm going to tell you where it is. Um, let's see if I can find it this way. Okay, I think I got it. 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 Hold on. Okay, here it is. Let me read this to y'all. Let me read this to y'all. Let me read this to y'all. Oh boy, I can't wait till the 18, 1 through 8. All right, let me read this for y'all. Um, yeah. No, this is in this is the parable of the persistent widow. All right, this is Luke chapter 18, verse 1 through 8. Then he spoke a parable then to them that men always ought to pray and not lose heart, saying, there was in a certain city a judge who did not fear God nor regard men. Now there was a widow in that city, and she came to him saying, get justice for me from my adversary. And he would not for a while, but afterward he said to himself, listen to this, though I do not fear God, nor regard men. Verse 5, yet because this widow troubles me, I will avenge her, lest by her continual coming she wearies me. You see, that goes to show you, man. See, a lot of people are afraid to be persistent because they think they getting on somebody's nerves. They think somebody might be offended. In fact, that's how you get what you want. By keep going back and back and back and back and back. Because listen, he said Though I do not fear God, nor regard men, yet because this widow troubles me, I will avenge. Let's see what let's get the definition. I just saw that. Let's get the definition of avenge. Okay? Okay, let's see what avenge means. Avenge. Avenge. Inflict harm in return for an injury or wrong due to oneself or another. Okay? Inflict harm in return for an injury. So he says, I do not fear God, nor regard man. Yet because this widow troubles me, I will avenge her, lest by her continual coming she wearies me. Listen, listen to this. Verse 6. Then the Lord said, hear what the unjust judge said. Verse 7. And shall God not avenge his own elect who cry out day and night to him? Though he bears long with them, I will tell you, he will avenge them speedily. See, maybe, oh man, maybe that's what God's looking for some of y'all to keep coming and see if you sincere about what you want from him. Because some of y'all want some shit from God for your ego, for how to make you look good, to make you look a certain way. See, that's what some of y'all, a lot of y'all want blessings from God for your ego. And I've been one of them. I've been one of them. Go out, get in debt, and talk about, man, look how God blessed me. Cause now I can drive a Mercedes. Look how God blessed me. And living paycheck to paycheck. But I'm driving my Mercedes though, buddy. You know, man, that's one thing I can say in this hotel. I've seen all kinds of exotic cars. People that's been evicted, but they got a good ride. They still got their ride. They ain't got no place to live, but they still got their ride. See, I see that right here in this hotel right now. And see, and these are people. See, you can tell the visitors versus the locals who staying here, because you see them every day. And you know how many people in this hotel, and knowing they in the same position you in, but they got the nerve to have an attitude. They got the nerve to have an attitude, and in the same position you in, and walking around with an attitude. That's the part that really. How you gonna? You got to say we're in the same position. How you gonna look down on me? How you gonna look down on me? And you in the same position I'm in, and you looking down on me. You won't speak to me. You nasty to me, and you in the same position. Make it make sense. I can't. I can't. Man, I'm telling you, God is so good. I, you know, man, I just sometimes I marvel, man, at just how good God is. I really do, cause I can't. Fred, I'm wearing a mask, man, cause I got fucked up. Oh, hold on a second. You can't hear me? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let's see, let's see, since I got some people up in here. I did this yesterday, but then nobody responded. Since y'all saying, hear me now? I got a little trick for you. Let me put my beats on. Let's see now. Can you hear me now? Are you hearing me now? Can you hear me now? Am I coming through loud and clear now? I got fucked up teeth now. Am I coming through loud and clear now? Huh? Can you hear me now? Put a one in there if you can hear me. Put a one up there. Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. I guess if I don't see no, a lot better. Okay, there we go. See, that was an easy fix. That was an easy fix. That was an easy fix. You see how easy that was? Put the headphones on, man, so you can talk. Yes, put the headphones on. See, and I forgot I had them. I forgot I had them. I forgot I had them. And I was saying, because I was saying, man, I need to get me a new phone. And I had made payment arrangements, and as long as you got a balance, they don't they don't you can't upgrade with no balance. So I paid off the payment arrangement that I had for next week, and I still got a balance. I said, damn, okay, I got to figure out how I can sound better on the phone. And I said, I got headphones. Somebody just visited from Irvine, California, and my truthconductor.tv. Irvine, California just came on to visit. You see, so I'm just saying, man, when like I told you, when you know they looking at you, give them something to see. Give them something to see, and just be yourself, man. So many people have to be so many things to other people just to be accepted. They can't be themselves. They got to be somebody else just to be accepted. And I'm trying to show people, man, be yourself. And if don't nobody, oh really, really, wow, hey, let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see where it goes, man. See where it goes. That's all you can do is try, man. Okay. See, that's all you can do is try. All you can do is get out here and try, man. And I can tell y'all now, if I was a white guy, I'd been blowed up. I'd have been a multimillionaire a long time ago if I was white. But because of a lot of see this anti woke is anti black. That's the code word for anti black. And you know how many people that can see something, can agree with something, but just because it's coming from a black person, they won't touch it because somebody black is saying it. And that's the issue, that I'm dealing with. Because what I'm saying is coming from a black. See, I had sense enough to promote myself. See, I had sense enough. You go back and look at all of the three signs, stop hating each other because you disagree. I promoted myself. Tweet Peter. Um, let's see. Who's trending? See who's trending. Oh, boy, man, I ain't look at my Twitter, but a lot of people on here. Let's see. Shit, I got names. What's all of this? Wow, I done picked up quite a few. I done picked up quite a few. Let me see, I started out. Yeah, picked up quite a few. It's quite a few.
Yeah. So, all I'm trying to do, man, is just make my wife proud. That's what I'm trying to do. Trying to make that girl proud when she see me, boy. That's all I'm trying to do. Just make my wife proud, man. She say, "Baby, I see you." That's my husband right there. That's my husband because a lot of people don't know we married. A lot of people don't know, especially over in the Philippines, don't even know we married. That's all I'm trying to do, man. Is get out here, make my wife proud and show my kids and my grandkids that you can walk in your integrity. You can do it the right way and you can make it. That's what I'm trying to do. Trying to show people. Okay. He I had a little situation today where um he had these two bodyguards with him today. And when he was leaving, I was walking right next to him. And one of his bodyguards would get in front of me and stop. And I said, "My man, I don't know why you fucking with me. I'm not your problem." And Peter puts his arm around me and said, "This is my man right here. He's okay." You see? And listen to me, y'all. It ain't who you know. It's who knows you that matters. All right. You know a lot of people that don't know you, but it's who knows you. Okay. And see the mere fact, and see, and even today at his press conference, right? He touched me on my hand, said, "What's going on, my man?" So I like him. All right, he touched me. He touched me today. And the guy that be walking around with the democracy thing had a sign in front of him, and I said, "Man, don't let him speak, man. It's his ass going to jail." If you was in the same position, you would want to be able to get up and speak. So let him speak, regardless to how long it take him. Let him speak. I don't agree with a lot of the shit he say, but he still has a right to speak. And that's all I'm saying. Man, give you I'll stand up for you. What's right is right. What's wrong is wrong. Even if I disagree with you, if I see somebody doing you wrong, I'm gonna say something. Okay? If it's wrong, it's wrong. I don't care who you are, it's wrong. And seeing people have a problem when you ain't scared to stand up and speak out. They have a problem with you. See, they want to get rid of you. They want to hurt you, embarrass you, humiliate you when you ain't scared to stand up and speak out. And this is what's wrong with most folk right now are scared to stand up and speak out. See, they don't want to criticize nobody because they think, it cause them some be uncomfortable. Man, the hell with that. Should I rather die on my feet than keep living on my knees in fear? And right now, you got too many people living on their knees in fear and scared to stand up and fight. And the person that they got them scared will run if you stand up and confront them. And y'all scared, you're on your knees. And the coward in front of you, if you stand up to him, will haul ass and run. And you're scared. You're scared. It's just that simple. And these are good people I'm talking about. Scared. Good people, scared. It's just that simple. Well, you got a lot of Christians won't even speak to each other. They scared, believe in the same Jesus, and won't even speak to each other. You got a lot of Christians believe in the same Jesus, won't speak to each other. You mean tell me, can't no Christian see what I'm doing? Can't no Christian say, "Man, let's help that man"? How can my story be successful and I don't talk about what made it successful? If you make me successful, I got to stop hating each other because you disagree. Because that's what made me successful. It's got to be a topic of conversation. That's what I listen. This is what I keep trying to tell y'all. If some company right now would come and make me a rags to riches story, they would be the topic of conversation right now. They'll be the topic of conversation because everybody gonna follow that money. I don't care who you are, you're gonna follow that money. Damn, look at how much money they gave him for that idea. And how many more folks you think would start trying to produce some other positive ideas? Because they saw me getting paid. And see, right now, you only see people getting paid being negative, doing stupid shit. You don't see no. Name me the last story you done saw where somebody got paid being positive. Um, Man, Jesus is a lifestyle. That's a lifestyle, my man. Ain't got nothing to do with color. It's got to do with a lifestyle. Ain't got nothing to do with the. See, that's the problem. Too many of y'all looking at the man, but you ain't looking at the lifestyle. See, you ain't paying attention to the lifestyle here because you too worried about the color of his skin. It's the lifestyle, man. There's good and bad. And see, let me tell you something. It's gonna be when God come back. Why should God come back any day other than the one that he set aside for himself, the Sabbath? Why should he come back on any other day and don't come back on the Sabbath? And look at what people are doing on the Sabbath. That's when all the football games are going, all of the laundry, all the car washing, all of whatever you want to do, you do it on Saturday. That's the Sabbath. See, let me show you. I happen to have one right here. Let's see. See, see, calendar. Okay, see, the calendar starts with Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Right? That's how the calendar starts. But your week starts on Monday, the second day of the week. Sunday is the first day of the week. And everybody use Sunday as the Sabbath. They make Sunday the Sabbath instead of Saturday. So why should God come back on any other day other than what he set aside for himself? The Sabbath. And if he come back on the Sabbath, a lot of people gonna miss him because they're gonna be out doing something else and not watching and praying. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. That's how a lot of people gonna miss out because they don't want to be honest with God about what day he done set aside. I don't know what's your point, man. What's your point? What's your point? What's your point? I'm still trying to figure out what's your point. So he black. So what's your point? What's your point? Let's talk about that. What's your point of pointing out the color of his skin? See, that's what I'm talking about. You're so worried about his skin, but you ain't worried about how he lived. I see you can't talk about his commandments. You out of here, dude. You out of here. You out of here. Get out. Get out. Get out. Who gives a fuck? Talking about you, the original Jews. And motherfucker, the crime in the black community is out of control. And you're gonna talk about you, the original fucking Jews. Dude, who gives a fuck if you the original? Hell, you're living in, you're a hostage in your own community. And you want to talk about, and the Jews don't give a shit about you. And you want to talk about you, the original. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. Everybody caught up in all of this shit. What about how you're living? How you treating people? That's what you're going to be judged by, not the color of your skin. It's going to be what's in your heart, man. How you deal with people, how you treated people, how you live. That's more important than the color of your skin. There's good and bad. And let me show y'all this. Let me show y'all this. And then I'm gone. I'm going to get out of here. All right. Look, y'all. Look, let me show you this. Okay? This is the yin yang symbol right here. Okay? Hold on. All right. This is the yin yang symbol right here. Okay? So if the white is good and the black is bad, or if the black is good and the white is bad, look, in the white, if that's good, there's a little bit of bad. In the black, if that's bad, there's a little bit of good. Notice that? See, there's a little bit of good and bad, and there's a little bit of bad and good. Nobody's perfect. And that's what I be trying to show people. Ain't nobody perfect. We all got some shit in our closet, man. I don't care who you are. You got some shit in your closet. It's just that simple. Got another visitor from Fairfield, Connecticut. Since I've been on this live, I don't probably have what, about 10 visitors already. So they seeing something. They're seeing something. Something is directing them to truthconductor.tv. And see, and listen, I'm gonna show y'all this because a lot of people gonna ask, man, how you do this? I didn't. I didn't. I ain't do it. Let me show y'all this. Um, Listen to this. This is Proverbs chapter 8. I'm gonna start with verse 12. Okay? Our wisdom dwell with prudence and find out knowledge and discretion. Verse 13. The fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride and arrogance and the evil way, and the perverse mouth I hate. Let's look up that word perverse. Let's look up that word perverse. As y'all can see, I still ain't got my dictionary yet. Um, Perverse. Definition: perverse. Um, of a person or their actions showing a deliberate and obstinate desire to behave in a way that is unreasonable or unacceptable, often in spite of consequences. So it's deliberate when you perverse. You're deliberate. Counsel is mine, verse 14. Counsel is mine and sound wisdom. I am understanding, I have strength. Verse 15. By me kings reign and rulers decree justice. By me princes rule and nobles and all the judges of the earth. I love those who love me, and those who seek me diligently will find me. What will they find? Verse 18. Riches and honor are with me, enduring riches and righteousness. Verse 19. My fruit is better than gold, yes, than fine gold, and my revenue than choice silver. Verse 20. I traverse the way of righteousness. I travel the way of righteousness. Let's look up that word. Because a lot of people have, okay. Oh, wait a minute. I got to put this on. Righteousness definition: the quality of being morally right or justifiable. The quality of being morally right, which means you ain't going to mistreat nobody, man. You ain't going to cheat nobody. You ain't going to lie to nobody when you're morally right. I traverse the way of righteousness in the midst of the path of justice. Verse 21, that I may cause those who love me to inherit wealth, that I may fill their treasuries. Treasuries is plural. Now let me go over here. This to chapter 4. I want to show you this. Listen to chapter 4. I'm gonna start at verse 5. Okay? Get wisdom, get understanding. Don't forget her nor turn away from the words of my mouth. Do not forsake her, and she will preserve you. Love her, and she will keep you. Verse 7. Wisdom is the principal thing, therefore get wisdom. And in all thy getting, get understanding. I just got a thing from the United Kingdom. Listen to verse 8. Exalt her, and she will promote you. She will bring you honor when you embrace her. Listen, this is understanding. Understanding. Listen to what it says. Exalt her, and she will promote you. She will bring you honor when you embrace her. She will place on your head an ornament of grace, a crown of glory. She will deliver to you. That's when you embrace understanding. And over here will tell you how she gonna bring you riches. And y'all think it's tithes and offerings. A lot of y'all think y'all gonna get your blessing from tithes and offering. And all you got to do, man, is embrace understanding, exalt understanding, live right. See, a lot of people, man. There's a blessing. Let me show you this. There's a blessing on. Let me show y'all this. This is Isaiah chapter 58. Listen to this. I'm gonna start at verse 13. If you turn your foot away from the Sabbath, from doing your pleasure on my holy day, and call the Sabbath a delight, the day of the Lord holy and honorable, and shall honor him, not doing your own ways, nor finding your own pleasures, nor, nor speaking your own words. Then you shall delight yourself in the Lord, and I will cause you to rise on the high hills of the earth, and feed you with the heritage of Jacob your father. The mouth of the Lord has spoken. Man, when you honor the Sabbath, man, God said there's a blessing with that. There's a blessing with that. And see, and the problem that we have now is most folk don't see the spiritual side of what we're dealing with. They only see the worldly side. They don't see the spiritual side of what we're dealing with. And there's a lot to the spiritual side of what you see. Okay? All right, Facebook man. I've been on here an hour. Man, thank y'all. Thank you so very much. Okay? All right? I'm out of here. See you later.